All right, you've made it to the second page, or level 2, as I like to call it. All right, now we're going to look at the bottom of page 253. So again, open up your big math book to page 253 and have that scratch paper ready. If you need to pause the video in order to get those things out, please do so now. Pause the video now and make sure you have your big book out, open to page 253. And your scratch paper ready to go. All right, follow along. If I write something on the screen, you write it in the book. If I underline something, you underline it in your book. Okay, if there is the same number, sorry about that. If there is the same number of fish and fish bowls, then one fish goes in each fish bowl. So, number of fish, 4 fish, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of fish bowls is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then one fish, number of fish in each bowl, one fish goes in each fish bowl. Okay? So what this is telling us is any number except 0 divided by itself equals 1. So again, just like last time, if we have 5 divided by 5, so the same number divided by itself, it's always going to equal 1. If you have 6 divided by 6, that's going to equal 1. The same numbers divided by itself is always equal to 1. Okay. If you have 100 divided by 100, that's going to equal 1. Even though the number seems big, it's still the same number divided by the same number equals 1. Okay, let's take it another step. Let's do our fraction again. 3/4. You didn't know you were going to divide fractions here too, but again, I'm getting you ready for 4th grade, and I know you're ready. Divided by 3/4. Well, just because the numbers look different and they're fractions, this rule stays the same. I have a number and the exact same number divided by itself. It's going to equal 1. Any number except 0, unless we have 0, but 3/4 is not 0. Any number, 3/4 is a number, divided by itself, divided by 3/4 equals 1. So if I have 1/2 divided by 1/2, whoops, sorry about that. Yeah, this number is the same as these two numbers are the same, so it's going to equal 1. Now I could take this a step further like we did on the last one as well. If I have a divided by a, yeah, this is algebra now, but still this is the same as this. The dividend and the divisor are the same, so the quotient is always going to equal 1. And again, the quotient is what we call the answer to a division problem. I could go one step further and again use a symbol. Let's say a triangle divided by triangle equals 1. It's still going to equal 1. Okay, because we have the same divisor and the same dividend. It's always going to equal 1. Okay. Now, let's go back to your book. There are 3 fish and 3 fish bowls. Draw a picture to show the fish divided equally among the fish bowls. So, I'm going to try this again. There's 1 fish, 2 fish, these are a little better fish, 3 fish, and 3 fish bowls. 1, 2, 3. Oop. There it's coming. 3. There we go. Okay, now, how did I know to put 1 fish in each fish bowl? Why couldn't I have done this? Here's 2 fish in 1 fish bowl. I'm going to do 1 fish in this fish bowl and 0 fish in this fish bowl. Why couldn't I have done it this way. Yeah, because it says the fish need to be divided equally among the fish bowls. So think of this as like your friends when you're sharing candy or something. You have 3 friends and you have 3 pieces of candy. You're going to give each friend 1 rather than give one friend 2, another friend 1, and this friend's going to be mad at you, right? Now let's write an equation to show this. There are number of fish is going to be our first number. There are 3 fish. Got that information right there. Number of bowls. There are 1, 2, 3 bowls. And again, we have learned that anytime you have any number divided by itself, so a number divided by itself, the same number, equals 1. All right, go ahead and answer the questions. Again, if you get any wrong, it won't let you move on to the next page. So if you can't go on, you need to go back. You may need to rewatch the video, or you can also raise your hand to get help from myself or Mrs. Ritter. All right, thanks again. I'll see you on the next video.